Hey, what's up, guys? Shuckle King here, bringing you finals for Eon World Trophy Season 2. And this season, we are taking off against Frosted, coach of the Copenhagen Saucebucks. It's very exciting to get the finals again. As you saw on my channel before, I've reached 2 finals already in Galar Dex and have won both. So hopefully I can make this a three-peat. I don't know. I was probably expecting maybe 1 championship out of the 3 leagues I was in. If I can get 3 for 3, that would be a pretty huge accomplishment. And definitely wouldn't take it for granted. I think I had 1 loss in this league. So I am 7-1 in this league. I went 13-1 in APA, and then tactically I think we went 7-1. One of the losses was weird, so pretty impressive record, I would say. So hopefully I can finish this off with a win, but if I don't, that's definitely okay. And we have a little bit riding on this game, I suppose, because I proposed to the league, whoever won the finals, because Kershaka provided a copy of the game, which for Season 1 for the winner, which was me, so that was definitely I appreciated that a lot from Kershaka, so I was trying to pay it forward a little bit with paying for the DLC for whoever wins it. Now, this is a little bit later than anticipated to play for the finals, partially because we weren't sure when the game, the DLC was actually going to come out until like the schedule was all finalized and such. So, and we've had a little bit of delays on both their ends in general, so that's all good there. But if Frosted wins, I'll be getting her a copy of maybe not the DLC or maybe a game equivalent to that value. And if I win, I don't know. I really don't want to get a copy of the DLC. Maybe I'll play it, but let me know if you guys would be interested in me playing the DLC. We'll see. But anyway, for us, this team, as you guys care about, we played week 2, and it was definitely a downfall. Kinda. It went to full timer, and no Pokemon died in that game, and I won 6-on-6. Definitely unfortunate. I felt like I was in a better position to win in general, especially because I knew my timer was in a lot better position than hers. And she wasn't making wrong plays, but considering that there was a timer, I felt like she had to play a little bit riskier, knowing that her time was a little bit lower, and it didn't pan out. So her team, honestly, the most threatening mon I have here. Well, first, I'll say the 6 that she brought last time, and it was Vileplume, Dragapult, Obstagoon, Girder, Rotom, and Vaporeon. So Vileplume, 100% comes. I think it's definitely the most annoying mon for me to take on. Kind of weird. Sigalith is really the only mon that can reliably 1v1 the Vileplume. It's very annoying. Aegislash can too, but it doesn't want to get effects board if I'm a physical set. I could Swords Dance up, but she has Zap Zipper to at least kind of negate it, and then can maybe get switched in as I continuously Swords Dance or something. So yeah, Vileplume's going to be tough because it handles the Clefable, Rotom Wash, Snorlax to an extent, Appleton, Barbaracle, Cincino can get effect spores on, Rhydon, and add speed, and I can't kill anyway. So very annoying there. Dragapult, I think she's going to be a Dragon Dance set this week. She brought Mixed the last time, but it doesn't really break through Snorlax as well as a Dragon Dance set would, so I definitely would expect that to come. Obstagoon, like, because it's not a stalled team, but definitely a very bulky team that I have. Maybe semi-stall, I guess, if you want to call it that. Though I wouldn't say it necessarily. But Obstagoon just wrecks that type of build in general. I don't have many mons that add speed. That would be the Excelgor, which does decent damage with Bug Buzz and would kill a Focus Blast. Sigalith, I brought last time Dazzling Gleam, and that does like 70%. So decent damage. And Cincino adds speed. So Obstagoon adds speeds, everything else. So definitely pretty problematic. And definitely a chance that she brings Adamant just because I don't have much that adds speeds. Girder, I also think it's pretty clear it's 100% the coming. It deals really well with the Snorlax. Maybe the best answer, arguably. And it has dark coverage for Aegislash's Poison Jab to a KO Clefable, potentially. So I feel like it's definitely a decent bring. Sigalith also handles it very well. But also Mach Puncher to Cincino, Barbaracle, Rhydon, if they get starting to sweep with Rock Polish or just Cincino in general. Wrong Zone she didn't bring last time, but I think it's a pretty decent bring still. As a rocker, last game she didn't bring a rocker, and her rockers are Bronzong, Stunfisk, and Clefairy. So if she wants a rocker, Bronzong I think is the best in that role. Though my team isn't necessarily hurt that badly by rocks. Rotom Heat, pretty solid mana, handles my Aegis Slash very well. Outside of that, maybe not the best. It also handles a Sigilyph. Okay, yeah. So Sigilyph plus Aegis Slash, they were two good mons I brought last time, so I imagine she's going to bring something for those. Vaporeon, I feel like can definitely come. Just a bulky Wish, Protect, Scald, Roar, I think she brought last time. We wouldn't be surprised if she brought that again. Alolan Ninetales, I think it has some merit in this game, but I guess Aegis Slash shuts it down pretty well, because Dark Pulse isn't doing a lot, even after Nasty Plot, just because Ninetales isn't that strong. And Clefable can kind of get past it, Snorlax can kind of sit there. But it outspeeds like my Sigilyph, if she's worried about that. Stunfisk, don't really see it coming realistically, because it doesn't really handle the Rotom Wash that well. Clefairy, don't really see it coming, just Aegis Slash can do a lot of damage to it. Snorlax can curse on it, I suppose Sigilyph can set up Calm Mind, and I'm not really worried about what Clefairy would do in return. So, how I'm approaching this game, I mean, I brought a bulky team and used time to my advantage. Even though I felt like I was in a winning position anyway, I didn't have to make any risky plays to put myself in an even better position to maybe win the game, or put myself in a worse position potentially. So, this approach, I want to go a little bit more offensive this game. As you can see, the Selgors on the screen here, maybe something a little bit different that would catch her off guard. She might bring a more offensive team in response to like how the bulk didn't really work out last time. But I'm willing to take that risk. So I feel like Snorlax has a great matchup in this game. Clefable has a very decent matchup. Cinccino, I didn't bring last time, but it outspeeds everything except for the Dragapult. So I feel like that could do pretty well. It has knockoff to hit the Bronzong, and otherwise just Tail Slap hits pretty hard. I do have to worry about Stunfisk and Vileplume status effects though, which Clefable has Heal Bell, so maybe I can utilize that. So the first Pokemon I'm bringing is the Selgor, and this Selgor is max HP, 4 defense, and max speed. I outspeed Dragapult, maybe if there's something that's like EV that outspeed Dragapult or something, then I'd be outspeeding that with max speed. Accelgor, it doesn't really matter. It's just here to get up spikes, T-Spikes. T-Spikes, if the Vileplume's not there, I'm going to go for it, but T-Spikes don't help a ton. But I felt like it was more useful than putting like Bug Buzz on this, because really Bug Buzz would only hit the Obstagoon, and I don't think the Obstagoon's going to be staying in on an Selgor anyway, unless if it's like Choice Scarf, I suppose. But then I have a Focus Sash, and then I would know. So Spikes, if I can get at least one layer up, that would be great. That would force some 2-hit KOs that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise. If I can get like 3 layers, that would be great. I don't think Frosted has brought Defog, I've noticed from her previous games recently, so maybe she won't be bringing it again this week. That would be great. Encore, in case it's like maybe like a lead Dragapult with Dragon Dance, or like a Rotom Heat with Nasty Plot, Ninetales setting up Aurora Veil, Bronzong setting up Rocks. I can encore them into those moves and then get up more layers potentially. So hopefully she doesn't bring removal. I can punish, so the removal is Skirter and Rotom Heat, and I can punish both of those mons if she does bring them. So the next Pokemon I'm bringing is a Snorlax with the Ipapa Berry. So EVs are 4 in HP, max attack, Adamant, 68 defense, 4 Speed F, and 180 speed. So a lot of speed for Snorlax, and it's Belly Drum, Recycle, Darkest Lariat, and Facade. So definitely a very unorthodox set I'm bringing here. Snorlax, I think Snorlax has maybe the best matchup in this game, just because it handles Dragapult very well. Really the only mon that threatens it offensively is Obstagoon and Girder too. But with the speed, I should be outspeeding Girders. The speed on my Snorlax is to outspeed Vileplume by 3 points. So there's definitely a chance Vileplume could be investing in some speed to outspeed my Clefable and go for a Sludge Bomb. It's definitely valid, but it's not the end of the world if I don't outspeed the Vileplume, just because +5 Facade. So if they outspeed, like if I go for Belly Drum and then a Vileplume goes for Strength Sap, I still kill, I believe, with a +5 facade. Let me double check that calc. So +5 facade to Vileplume. So it need to run, we'll say, enough speed to outspeed this Snorlax. So like that much it would be doing. I'd have a 50% chance to kill a facade. So it's not great, but the worst thing that happens there is, well, first I don't kill a facade. Another thing is I could get a statist by hitting the Vileplume, and then I'll be doing 185% min with facade at that point if I get poisoned from like a effect spore from Vileplume. So I'm definitely okay with taking that 50-50 risk just because I have to, because it's max attack. I also kill Vaporeon with a facade even if I'm not burned. I think it might be a 50-50 chance there as well if there's no rocks up, but if its spike is up, I will be killing. But she could go for protect and then make it rolls that still are in my favor to kill, but there might be a chance I don't kill. But yeah, Darkest Area's facade. A body slam could have been an option, but I like the option if the Vaporeon's response, like if this is a response to Snorlax and she's just planning to roar me out, well, I'm going to kill it +6 body slam, so she might go for a skull to hopefully get a burn. And if she does that and I body slam, then I won't be able to outmuscle it unless if I get a para. Which is definitely valid, but Facade will just be doing significantly more damage. My Darkest Layers would be weakened, but that's okay. Darkest Layers will still do a lot of damage to Dragapult if I'm at +6 attack, and do a lot of damage to Bronzong. So, yeah, defensive answers would probably be like Vaporeon to roar, or Vileplume to get Strength Sap from like a curse set. Clefairy Girder I kill with Facade after a spike, which is definitely nice. Well, Clefairy doesn't get hit by spike, but Girder after a spike I will kill it. So very clutch there, and she'll be able to revenge kill me with Obstagoon, kinda. If she doesn't have her Flame Orb up, I live any hit, actually. Close combat from Adamant Obstagoon is actually a max roll would kill me if she doesn't have her Toxic Orb or Flame Orb up with my defense investment. So definitely clutch, and I would definitely risk that because I've run Obstagoon that doesn't have Protect or Obstruct to guarantee to get the hit off right away. So, yeah, I feel like Snorlax is going to be doing a lot of damage this game, and could also kind of be a check for Dragapult, which is a little bit problematic in general. Cecino is the next mon. Life Orb with max attack, max speed, and Force Bidef. So the max speed outspeeds monster speed creeping my Sigilyph if I'm max speed Sigilyph, which would make sense because I would want to outspeed the Obstagoon. If they're Jolly, because Jolly is definitely a valid bring, because if I'm timid, Rotom Wash, and I would outspeed the Obstagoon, and I don't know if that's something that she would want to do. So I imagine Obstagoon's not going to be that bulky. So Cecino would outspeed it by a couple points, like in the Ninetales wants to only outspeed the Sigilyph, knowing that it can't outspeed normal Cecino. I am afforded to run Adamant, so I will definitely take the additional damage output, because this will allow me with Tail Slap to 2-hit KO Vileplume and Vaporeon that I might not be able to otherwise if I'm only Jolly Life Orb. Knock Off doing a lot of damage, or damage at all to Dragapult, and doing a lot of damage to Bronzong. U-turn for general momentum if I know I can't kill something and I don't want the Centino to die. And Facade is there to do a lot of damage to the Vileplume and the Vaporeon if I do get burned by either of those mons. Or if I get poison or parried from the Vileplume. And Tail Slap also has the benefit of, if they're Rocky Helmet, I guess, that I'd only be taking one hit from Facade. I probably would die basically to if the Vileplume were a Rocky Helmet, I would die basically after a Tail Slap, Life Orb, and a Facade. But if I trade Centino for Vileplume, I would definitely take it. So that's the basis of the Centino. Hopefully it can break a lot of things. I do outspeed the entirety of the team. And at worst, I knock off items to make it easier for other mons to do well. Next, I have Life Orb Clefable. So another fairly offensive set, 76 HP, 148 defense, 244 special attack, modest, Spore and Spadef, and 36 speed. So a lot of spread out EVs on this set. It is Moonblast, Fire Blast, Soft Boiled, and Stealth Rock. So Stealth Rock there would definitely be clutch to gain additional hazard damage across the team, especially hitting the Rotom Heat if they're not boots, but I'd expect him to be boots anyway. But Moonblast, with my special attack investment, like kills Dragapult, obviously. Obstagoon does a lot of damage to Ninetales, could potentially 2-hit KO. And 2-hit KOs Vaporeon after 3 spikes. So definitely something to note there. And I can get special attack drops, which might make it easier for other mons to do well. Stunfisk, it hits okay. Girder, it kills. And the mons I don't hit really hard, I hit with Fire Blast. So like the Bronzong, if they're not heat proof, which they could be heat proof in this game if they're expecting my Rhydon not to come. But I brought Rhydon last time, so I expect that Bronzong's going to be a Levitate. And I Oko the Vileplume after a spike, which is definitely clutch. I have 36 speed to add speed Vileplume that's trying to outspeed Clefable, like no speed Clefable. And 36 is I feel like a decent amount of speed. If the Vileplume's running like that much speed, I think she needs like 128 speed to add speed. This Clefable, then it's definitely not as bulky, and it's a lot easier to take on. So I would be okay with that exchange. So, not really, but it would be, is what it is. Max special attack, modest. Vileplume has a 50% chance to kill with Sludge Bomb, as a guideline. So at worst, like it would be a 50-50 chance she kills, and then I'd be doing a lot of damage. Probably kill a Fire Blast if she is a speedier Vileplume. I live in Adamant, +1 Steel Wing from Dragapult, unless they're Life Orb, and then I think it's like a 25% chance that it could kill me. But it's definitely in my favor. I live 1 Jolly Facade from 100% HP from Obstagoon. If they're Adamant, they would kill. It would be a roll to kill. That would be unfortunate. I guess I would find out that information. Not that it would be not helpful for my team, though, because I'm planning to outspeed Jolly, or not outspeeding Obstagoon at all. I have a very low chance to get 2-hit KO'd by max special attack, Rotom Heat, Overheat. So that would be pretty clutch, and then I can soft boil up to get the full HP. Very low chance for Vaporeon to a 3-hit KO me with Scald. Not that it's that important, but I could soft boil and then Moonblast. A Moonblast into a Moonblast crit probably kills the Vaporeon. So that might be something I aim for eventually at some point in this game. But I can also stall out Scalds from the Vaporeon if that's the game that she wants to play, but I don't think that'd be the game that she wants to play, especially with how the game went last time. So, next Pokemon I'm going to go over is the Aegislash. So, Choice Scarf. It's kind of a bad set this week, and it is 20 attack, 252 max special, so max special attack, mild nature, so minus defense, and 236 speed on the Aegislash. It's very niche. Shadow Ball, Close Combat, Shadow Sneak, Air Slash. Minus defense nature because I do live like a +1 Sucker Punch from Dragapult if I'm in my defense form. So I don't really expect to take that many physical hits outside of that. Maybe like a Gyro Ball from Bronzong or something. Because Girder can't Mach Punch me even. So I expect to be taking more special attacking hits. So Close Combat would outspeed any Obstagoon unless they're Scarf and I kill. That'd be great. Shadow Ball. I don't outspeed the Dragapult, but I can take 1 hit under my shield form and kill and return with Shadow Ball. Shadow Sneak does upwards of about 50% to Dragapult, so that's definitely damage I would take. Shadow Ball doing decent damage to Rotom Heat, Ninetales, Bronzong. Not doing a lot to Vaporeon. I like 3-hit KO, low chance of 3-hit KO. Stunfisk, so that's not great. Vileplume does okay damage. Clefable, don't do a lot to. Girder, I should 2-hit KO. After a spike, which is definitely nice. Air Slash is there to do more damage to the Vileplume. So if they know I'm Scarfed and it's like Aegislashing into Vileplume, Vileplume can't do much, so it could switch out. Air Slash seems like a pretty middle ground play in case of if they want to make an aggressive switch in the Obstagoon, predicting me to go for a Shadow Ball. I don't hit the what don't I hit? I don't hit the Vaporeon that hard, or I don't hit the Stunfisk that hard, but I have other mons to get around it, and I have a chance to get Shadow Ball drops, Spadef drops a Shadow Ball, and then Air Slash flinches. So definitely I do have ways to beat the Vaporeon if I want to hack my way through to victory, which I will definitely take if I have to. Last Pokemon is Rotom Wash, and it's another Choice Scarfer. So I have Aegislash, Rotom Wash, and Cinccino to all add speed. Obstagoon, I have Clefable to take 1 hit. Snorlax could take a hit if they're not healed up, and Excelgor doesn't do anything but set up spikes. So I feel like I handle the Obstagoon okay in this matchup. Rotom Wash doesn't do anything to Vileplume, but I can at least Volt Switch out. So I am 36 HP, max special attack modest, and 220 speed. This will outspeed all forms of Dragapult, unless if they're Choice Scarfed or have a +1 speed boost from Dragon Dance. So Volt Switch, I don't really think the Stunfisk will come, so Volt Switch is fairly free in this game. Hydro Pump to do a lot of damage to the Obstagoon. I'm doing like 50% to it. So I will definitely take that chip damage, especially if I have rocks and spikes up on the field. And maybe even like poison damage over burn damage. Alolan Ninetales I'll do okay damage to. Bronzong, not doing a lot of damage, but some damage with Hydro Pump. And obviously I hit the Stunfisk. I can 2 KO to Girder. Dark Pulse is there to hit the Bronzong, Carter, and the Dragapult. I do like, I think 50% to Dragapult, so I should 2 KO it. And Discharge is there to 2 KO Vaporeon, because Volt Switch doesn't necessarily. Thunderbolt would be doing more damage, but Discharge 2 KOs anyway, and I can get pairs, which I would definitely, again, take the axe if it comes to me. So that's my team. We'll see how this game goes. All right, here we are for the finals game for Eon World Trophy against Frosted. Very excited for this game. Hopefully it turns out very high risk, high reward strategy that I'm employing here, but hopefully it works out. If I don't see, like, I expect Dragapult, Obstagoon, Vileplume, Girder. So if any of those 4 don't come, that would be great. Okay, the Ninetales comes, Dragapult. Obstagoon, Rotom Heat, Vileplume, not surprised, Girder's here, so that's going to be a little annoying, or not Girder, Stunfisk is annoying for my, no Bronzong, okay. So Rotom Heat could have Defog for sure, so no Vaporeon. I will also take Clefairy, and no Girder. So Aegislash looks okay in this matchup. I think Cinccino does really, really well. Snorlax I also like as well. I should have switched to Celegra from the lead spot because I want to show that I'm like a lead focus Sash set, but oh well. Oh boy, excited for this one. Ah, man. Let's see. Got a little bit of this setup working here. Make sure I don't lose a timer stall. And then I think I'd be in pretty decent position otherwise. Is everything good? Okay, here we are. Just getting my setup ready. I'm gonna get this a little bit quick. Okay, Rotom Heat is here. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a spike. Let's see. Rotom Heat, that's an interesting lead. Does a Scarf outspeed me? It might not, depending on his speed investment. Yeah, let's see this damage output. So that is 64 HP. Volt Switch. 64 HP, so it's like no special attack. So probably not Scarfed unless if it's a max HP, max speed set. But she should be outspeeding me anyway, so it might be more like a defensive spread. But no special attack is definitely nice, so that may I know I could take more hits with my Clefable pretty well, so I'm definitely okay with that. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in, and 123 damage. It's worth it getting up more spikes. I can maybe even throw a poison T-Spike in there, but the Vileplume kind of shuts that down a little bit. But like, I guess Vileplume's a switch in if I bring in my Rotom-Wash right now. Let me see how much Rotom-Wash is doing to Stunfisk. Stunfisk. We almost kill if they're only max HP and not Spadef invested. Alright, discharge. Let's see how much damage this is doing. 123 to 65. So 58 damage with discharge. It seems like a lot of special attack, isn't it? Yeah, it's like modest Stunfisk. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna set up, third layer of spikes. And then I think I go into Snorlax and go for a belly drum. Let's see. 65 damage. Yeah, this is modest, right? Oh no, I'm looking at Rotom-Wash. I'm dumb as Selgor. Yeah, I had the Calchrome. Yeah, they definitely kill. If it's no special attack. Yeah, it's like no special attack. That makes more sense. Yeah, I think I like bringing in Snorlax and going for the belly drum right here. I mean, the worst they could go... even Toxic isn't the worst thing they go for. Okay, going for the belly drum. Maybe to switch in his Vileplume or something, but I'll wreck that. And that'll open up my team a lot. I think it'd be crazy if the Obstagoon were to switch in. That'd be pretty not great if the Obstagoon was to switch in, but at least I would be getting 25% on it. Let's see, Snorlax at +6 to like Rotom Heat if they're physically defensive. Oh, we kill. So let's see what the answer is. Is the Vileplume? Yes. Okay. So we should outspeed. Unless they have a little bit of speed investment. And we should kill with Facade right here. I mean, she can make a play and go into Dragapult to take this, but that doesn't seem like the best course of action. And she's no item. Okay. Maybe it's a more offensive Vileplume set. That's definitely a possibility. But hopefully I outspeed. No Black Sludge though. Maybe Rocky Helmet to take on Cinccino or something. But I think she's gonna have to find a sack at this point. I assume she wasn't expecting a belly drum Rotom or a belly drum Snorlax to be coming in this game. All right, yeah. What's your sack? Especially you have no Bronzong, so Dragapult like could be a switch in, but not really. Sleep Powder would also be super annoying if she went for that, but she would have gone for it by now. Unless if she really values this Vileplume to take on the Clefable, which is definitely fair. Oh, I outspeed. Okay. And the Vileplume is down. If I get Sleep Poison, it's not the worst in the world. Alright, so Vileplume is down. I will 1000% take that. It opens up a lot for the Clefable. Makes it easier for the, it kind of makes it easier for the Aegislash to do stuff. And I could heal up later on in the game, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I like the position Snorlax is in right now. And Obstagoon. Obstagoon. Level 50. Close combat does 162 damage if they're Jolly. combat 167. So either they're adamant or they protect here. Is that worth the risk? They either protect or close combat. I think Aegis Slash is the answer. I can heal up later on. And because I am poisoned, I'll be doing decent damage with Facade. Might be risky, but I think the only moves are either getting the Toxic Orb up or going for close combat. Okay, great. Okay, Flame Orb. We stay in and close combat. Because we do add speed this Obstagoon. And we should be killing with... I mean, we kill with close combat. It's just a matter of whether she switches or not. She could go for like a parting shot, I suppose, if she thinks some Cold Burn can take a hit. I mean, I definitely take a hit in this mode. Regardless. Oh, I outspeed. Okay. Let's see. Maybe she goes for the Protect form. Okay, I kill a close combat. Great. Alright, this is basically the exact start that I wanted. Okay. And I have spikes up on the field, so she can like maybe try to bring in Rotom Heat and Defog, but like I'll do a lot of damage to you. I don't care. Yeah, that's definitely a risky strategy, and I don't like with how bulky my team is before. I'm definitely assuming this is not the type of game that you was expecting with this, but I will 1000% take it. I'm very happy that this risky strategy is working out so far. Dragapult can still win games though, so. But fortunately, I do have spikes up, so I think I can. Let's see, is Alfred the Dragapult? Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm bringing in the Hurts by Spikes. Oh, nope, I'm not staying in. I'm switching out to my Clefable. I should be taking a Dragon Dance Steel Wing. Let's see what move she goes for. Spec Shadow Ball, probably 2 hit KOs as well if she goes for it. Let's see, Reflect. Huh, okay. So, dual screens, Dragapult. What is that setting up for? Like a Nasty Plot Rotom Heat? I go for Moonblast here. U-turn. Okay, doing 22 damage. Let's see how much I should have been doing. Level 50 U-turn to Clefable. Alright, so not minus attack. And not minus attack. Probably looks like it's max attack, or max attack. Dragapult. So that's good information to know. Stunfisk comes in. Taking 25%. Getting a Moonblast off. Ooh, I like that. 30% damage. So definitely Spit Def. I could be doing 37%, so I won't kill, but I'd be doing a lot of damage with this Moonblast. So I'm going to go for it. Like, it's worse, like they switch in Alolan Ninetales or Rotom Heat, and I can get a special attack drop. I don't care about Reflect. Okay. 116. I think I want to get rocks up to make sure that I can kill a Shadow Sneak with my Aegis Slash on the Dragapult, like 100%. And then I could probably recover here. There's definitely a chance that, like, I get parried, and that'd be unfortunate, but... I can also, like, kind of stall out this reflect in a way. Okay, so rocks are up. I want to heal up, so... Make sure I stay healthy if I get parried, so I'm also, like, getting rid of these reflect turns. Actually, it's probably a decent play if I eventually get Snorlax back in. Maybe I soft boil twice and then go into Snorlax here. Because I don't care about what this Stunfisk does. And I know my Snorlax outspeed, so I can maybe get another berry up. At a pretty healthy HP. So yeah, I think the plan is to... I could soft boil again. I don't know if I want to risk getting parried though. Let's see, Dragapult. Their max attack, Adamant, Steel Wing. Level 50, that's doing 106 damage to my Clefable. So yeah, the answer is I do want to switch out and get in my Snorlax and get a berry up. It'll be very annoying for her to take down. Especially because I do have the poison. I'm getting a lot of chip damage off from the team. So yeah, if I get a Snorlax and then get a berry and then continuously recycle, I should be in decent shape. And especially because this Stunfisk isn't going to do anything to me. 40 damage, like 15%. Yeah, I can get 2 berries here. So recycle up, and I'm also getting rid of the reflect, so it's also a plus. Yeah, it's good, and I have Scarf Aegislash, I have Scarf Rotom Wash in the back that like can click Hydro Pump really well because the Dragapult is so weak, and I definitely to a KO at this point. Probably not OHKO, but yeah, Frosted is definitely not in the greatest position. So I want to be interesting to see what play she makes here. The thing is, I'm not recovering a ton of HP between berries and poison. But let's see what she does here. Minutes, is that the Dragapult? Rotom Heat, okay. So let's see how much Snorlax is doing to Rotom Heat. Level 50. Poisoned. I'm doing like 70 to 80% if they're just max HP. And I think they are a lot of HP on this. Let's see, Volt Switch. 147, so 43 damage. So yeah, no special attack is what I expected. She doesn't have a great switch in, like Dragapult, but I just go for Dark Move and I don't care. But I also know the Rotom is Heavy Duty Boots, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, but she's taking a lot of damage from whatever she's switching in. Is it the Ninetales? Okay. Dragapult. Dragapult. I mean, I kill this with Darkest Lariat. Reflect is out. She's max attack, but I think I just stay in and Darkest Lariat. Dragon Darts is a play, but I don't know if risking a Clefable is worth it or not. Okay, goes for Reflect. Unless she's like max HP, I should kill here. But otherwise, I'm going to recycle again. Okay, so Dragapult is down. I'm a little bit worried about this Reflect Up, but like I'll be doing decent damage to a lot of things on the team, so I'm not particularly worried. And I have Scarfed Ways to revenge. Like if Ninetales is the answer, like that's not gonna be killing me. And like even with Reflect Up, I'm doing like 50%. So I have a decent chance. Like if she's max HP, I have a decent chance to kill here after Stealth Rocks and the spikes, even after Reflect. So let's see. The Ninetales is a boot. Okay, it's not boot. Okay. There's no warning. Don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Facade. Get as much damage as possible. And then I could probably just Volt Switch with my my Rotom Wash. Okay, Blizzard. I shouldn't be doing too much, I imagine. Okay. Life Orb. But I killed with Facade, so that's great. It was just a losing battle if I was just going to continuously try to recover HP with the berry. Okay, so I'm going to die to Hail and Poison. But I think I'm pretty okay with the damage that Snorlax did that game. So all she has left is Rotom Heat and Stunfisk. It's boots. I just go into Rotom Wash and win. The only way I lose is like if I miss like maybe 3 Hydro Pumps in a row or something. But she's not special attack invested either, so it's not like she's not like she's doing much damage to me. Yeah, Hydro Pump. If I miss like a lot, then it's really problematic for me, but I think it's the best play for me if I lose. I'm missing like 3 Hydro Pumps, so be it. We have Hydro Pumps coming out. It's not Pasho Berry. It's going to be doing a lot of damage, and oh, it almost picks up the kill. All right, and Volt Switch comes out, and I'm gonna. Oh, well, I haven't won yet. Okay. Because I could miss, and then she could go for Pain Split. So something I have to watch out for. I also have Aegislash in the back, but this could be a Scarfed Rotom, and I just add speed. Let's see. Okay, I don't kill. Do I kill after rocks? Oh, but Hail I think I might kill. Yes, okay, great. So I think I should win this game, especially because I have Shadow Sneak on the Aegislash. I'm just thinking if there's like, if there's a way like if she's not Scarfed, I missed a Hydro Pump, she Pain Splits, or just goes for Thunder. If she Pain Splits, recovers HP, and then I miss an Hydro Pump, and then she crits. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's just go for Hydro Pump and win this game easily. Just hit. This will make it a lot easier. I miss. Okay, let's see. Volt Switch. Okay, that should be fine. I have a second chance at life. Is the Hail gonna go out here? Probably soon. Oh, I don't kill with the Hail. Okay, so Hydro Pump, fingers crossed. I mean, I win with Aegislash at this point because I definitely kill. I definitely kill. Okay, great. So Rotom Wash does it. And yes, I went 3 for 3 with Wi-Fi championships. I'm pretty confident that, oh, there's a crit. There you go. I got lucky. Lucky these whole 3 seasons, obviously. So a little bit, but you got to take what's presented, and I put myself in winning position. So I would definitely take a 4-0 win against Frosted. Yeah, it was very scary going into this matchup because I had a very, very offensive team, and I don't think it was something she was expecting at all, and Snorlax did the work, so I'm very happy about that. But good game, Frosted. I guess I win this championship, so I guess I have to buy the DLC, which I'm not sure if I really want to, honestly. The gameplay seemed pretty limited, so maybe I'll wait till DLC 2 and see how that looks. It was like 4 hours of gameplay for $15 essentially. And I don't think it's worth it because there's not much gameplay. But anyway, no, super happy. 3 for 3 and 2 for 2 with championships for EWT. So good game for us. Shout outs to Auto, as always, for running an amazing league. This game is a little bit delayed with timing and such and the DLC coming out, but I was glad we were able to get a very exciting game at the end there, though I feel like I was in pretty good position to win that whole time. So, yep, good game, Frosted. I will definitely take 3 for 3 championships. But until next time, later, guys.